Hi guys, it's Monica Blunder, makeup artist. So I'm actually going to do my own makeup today in this tutorial. I'm going out tonight to a really fun Hollywood party with my husband. I'm wearing this dress, it's leopard. I personally love wearing red lips with a leopard dress, so that's what I'm going to do in this tutorial. I'm also going to do a black winged eyeliner. I'm going to put on some false lashes. I'm going to contour my face a little bit, and I'm going to show you right now in this video step by step how I'm creating this look. So I've already primed my face with this amazing product by Clarins. It's the Beauty Flash Balm. So I'm using this foundation today by Armani, and I'm actually applying it with the Beauty Blender. It's this pink little spongy. I like using it on myself, especially when I'm in a rush and I have to apply my foundation in a really quick way. It's great. What I do is I put it underneath the sink and wet it with water, and then I wring it out like a few times so that you really, like right now, no water comes out, but it's damp. If you don't wet it, the product literally just sits on the sponge, but if you wet it, it's much easier to blend the product in. So what I do is I just take a few pumps of the foundation, put it on my face in dots, and I usually do it around my chin area and my nose area and my forehead. And then I take my Beauty Blender. I should actually put my hair back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just taking my blender and I push the product into my skin, and then I work my way outwards. What's really nice about the sponge is the way how it's shaped. This part right here, I like to use underneath my eyes. So you can even press the sponge a little bit, and I just put it underneath my eyes. But again, I don't want too much foundation underneath my eyes. I'm just using whatever is left on the sponge. And that's it. It's a really, really great and quick way of applying your foundation. The next step is I'm using this Dior Skin Flash product in 002, and it looks like that. And I'm going to use this underneath my eyes just to brighten them a little bit and to make my under eye area a little bit more alive. I don't like to use too much concealer, but I need to brighten it a little bit. And then I'm using a Sigma F75 brush to blend it in. Push it in. If you do use your finger, just push it in very gently. I get really dark right in here, so I like to put a little bit of concealer right in here. And then I just use my fingers again and push that in just to brighten that area a little bit. So I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm using my product you guys know by now, which I love this product by Anastasia, the Brow Wiz in Ash Blonde. And I'm just going to fill in my brows a little bit. I don't want, my brows to be too strong since I'm doing a very strong lip and a winged eyeliner. So for that, I'm just going to fill them in my little areas where I feel like I have little gaps. And I'm also extending the line just a little bit on the outside. And, I brush them up, of course. And I'm also going to use a little bit of a brow gel by Anastasia. You guys have seen me use that product as well. It looks like that. I'm just going to use that on top of my pencil, just to make my brows stay put. All right, let's move into my eye makeup. My first product I'm going to use on my eyes is this NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I really like this, and I want my eye makeup to stay put for a couple of hours tonight, so I like using this primer, and I use it directly out of the tube onto my eyes. And then I just take a synthetic brush and I just blend it. I'll do that aside. And that's it. My next product I'm using is this Naked Urban Decay Basic Eye Palette. Looks like that. And I'm using the color WOS, which is that color right here. And I'm using it on a MAC 252 brush. This is a very, just a very neutral matte color, and I'm using that all over my eye. And then I'm also going to use the color Naked in the palette, that color right here. And I'm just going to use this color on a NARS Stone brush, which looks like that. And I'm going to use that color just a little bit in the socket of my eye, which is right in here, just to give my eye a little bit of definition. But I really don't want too much eyeshadow for this eye makeup. I just want it to be really the focal point will be the eyeliner I'm actually going to do in a second. Okay, let's move on to the eyeliner. And so the first product I'm going to use for my eyeliner is the Elizabeth Arden Smoky Black pencil, which is this product right here. And I'm actually going to just use this color in the upper inner waterline. And I'm also going to use it a little bit on the lash line, on the upper lash line, just to kind of, make a trace so I know when I'm using the eyeliner afterwards, I know exactly where I want to place the eyeliner. So I'm going to put this product in the upper inner waterline, and this is a little bit tricky if you've never done it before. What also helps is if you take your finger and you push up your lid a little bit and then put it in that way. And if you can see right now on the camera between this eye, and that eye, it just really darkens your lashes. This is actually a really great look for during the day if you want to just wear very minimal makeup, but all it does, it just really makes your root of the lashes much thicker and darker. So, and now the next thing I'm doing with the pencil is I'm gonna try to do my feline flick. So I start in the inner corner of my eye. So try to start very, very thin. And then I go on top of my lash line. And this doesn't have to be too perfect right now because we're gonna go over it with a liquid liner. And I'm also going to put on false lashes. So this is about the stage right now. I'm going to stop and I'm going to go over it with my liquid liner. And I chose this product by Stila. So once you actually put this product on, it stays put until you take your makeup off. It's really amazing. I kind of start in the middle of my eye and I work my way outwards as close as possible to the lash line. And then I go inwards. And again, try to be as close as you can to your lash line. And now I'm going to go in the front, wing it out a little bit. And now the critical part right now is doing the flick. So what's really important is that you look straight into the mirror. And basically what I do is I just follow the lash line from below upwards. You could almost like make a little dot out here. So I want my flick to be kind of right here. And so I drag it upwards. And then I go inwards. And then you can fill in that part with your eyeliner. Or you could even hold your eye like this a little bit and pull it up a little bit, and then you can correct it even better. But then you can always take a Q-tip and sharpen the edges like that. But this is about where I want my flick to be. One thing I didn't mention, I actually curled my lashes earlier today already, because sometimes what happens if you do use a liquid eyeliner and then you use the curler, it messes up the liner, and I just like doing it beforehand. All right, so my eyeliner is done, and I'm going to use a very light coat of mascara, and I'm using the Chanel mascara, and just a very, very light coat, because I'm going to also put a strip of lashes on. And then I'll put another coat of mascara on top of that. The lashes I chose are by Ardell, and they're the number 110. And I've already put some glue on. I'm gonna use my little tweezer right here. I look in the mirror and I try to look down a little bit, and I just place the lashes as close as possible to my lash line, like that. And now I can, they're just lightly on my eye. And now what I'm doing is I'm tucking the corners in. So I'm starting on my outer corner. And then I'm tucking also in the front corner right here. And then you can also take your finger and push the lashes a little bit. And just make sure that that inner corner has to really be very close to your lash line, otherwise it looks fake. And then you just let it dry a little bit, and then we'll use another coat of mascara. So I just put the lashes on this eye. So I'm going to put on my lashes on the left side. And I'm going to look down, place them, and then I'm going to tuck in the corners. And just make sure that, this part is as close as possible to the lash line. And that's it. All right, so we're almost done to this eye makeup look. What I forgot to mention also is that I used a duo eyelash glue, and I used a black color. I just think it dries much nicer when you're doing a full strip. Now I'm also going to put a little bit more mascara on, because I like when the natural lash blends into the strip of the lashes. It just gives it a more natural approach. And I like to do that a few seconds after after they're dry, so you have to wait a little bit. All right, perfect. So let's contour my face a little bit. My Le Beige powder just broke a second ago. You guys have seen me use this product a lot. It looks like that, and it's the number 50. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush, and then I just go right in the hollows of my cheeks. Also gonna put my hair a little bit back right now so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going right in here. And I'm also gonna bring it a little bit up to my forehead. I like to start off with the tip of the brush, and then I use the rest of the brush for blending. Perfect. And then I'm also gonna powder my face a little bit. And I have this new product here by Too Faced, and it's called Primed and Poreless. And I have been using it the last couple of days, and I really, really like it. It's translucent, and it really minimizes the appearance of your pores and your fine lines. I really like it. And I'm using it just in the T-zone area. And I'm also going to use a little bit of a bronzer, and I chose my Too Faced bronzer, and it's called Sun Bunny. And I'm using a Smashbox brush, which looks like that. And I'm just using a little bit, tap off the excess. And what I do is I almost do like a V around my face, so where the sun would naturally hit your face. So I start right out here, and then I bring it up to the bridge of my nose, and I go down, and I also bring it upwards again. It's almost like a V I'm doing, like right here. I'm also putting it a little bit on my forehead, just a little bit, and also a little bit right around my chin area. And that's it. All right, so let's move into doing my lips. So I'm doing a very red lipstick today. So I always like to do a lip balm before I do red. And I chose this product by The Honest Company. This is Jessica Alba's line, and I love her product line so much. And I love this lip balm, and I use it all the time. And so I'm using that right now just to moisturize my lips a little bit. And you can also, if you are not familiar with The Honest Company, you can find everything online at www.honestcompany.com. The next thing I'm doing is I'm using this MAC lip liner, and I chose the color Brick. And I'm going to just line my lips and shape the lips with this liner. So I'm starting here. And then you can take your hand and just blend it a little bit. All right, so the lipstick I chose for today is this product by Hourglass. It's this beautiful dark red lipstick and the color is called Icon. Basically, it comes with this little sponge applicator, and when you apply it, it's very liquidy and then it dries into this beautiful matte finish. And you have to work pretty quickly because it dries very fast. And then I'm going to take my little lip brush to blend it even a little bit more and to blend my edges of my lips. And then I go back in with my lip liner just to make the edges even more straight. All right, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys like it. It's definitely a little bit more makeup than I usually wear, but you know, I just went for it tonight. I really just wanted to look really good and just wear a little bit more makeup. So I hope you like this video. Again, as always, don't forget to like my video, to subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers. Come on, guys, subscribe. And I can't wait to see you next time. I promise you I will do a fun new video very soon for you guys. All right, bye.